Hey guys, welcome back to CP Life. In this episode, I'm going to talk about growing up through the years. And first of all, I have to say I moved here when I was in kindergarten. So, the school systems are great here. The teachers were so adaptable to me. Um I have had the best support throughout the schools. I One thing I remember growing up, um, especially in kindergarten, um, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of me, I was kind of a brat when I was kindergarten, because I didn't really want to work, but I had this teacher that really really pushed me and made me a better person. But when I started first grade, and elementary school years, the teachers really good about adapting my work, modifying anything on worksheets. I and I didn't learn about voice activation programs until I started 5th grade. But like I said, when I was in elementary school, my teachers were amazing. They pushed me. They knew that I was very very smart, and they gave me hard work, but they knew that I could do it. And I when I was in elementary school, especially with schoolwork, I would always get stressed out because I would I I want to do well. I wanted to get A's and B's, and I did pretty well. But it would especially with homework and stuff, it would stress me out because I wanted to do well, and I think I look back today and I put way too much pressure on myself through the years of going to school, because I don't go to college. But like I said, the teachers when I was in elementary school, they were very very good about helping me out, getting my worksheets done and turned in. But I was responsible for seeing what needed to be done and written down in my assignment notebook. My teachers wouldn't do that for me. I had to tell my aide or tell my teacher to write it in my assignment notebook. And they would, every class I went to in elementary school, and even throughout junior high and high school, I had an aide that would go to class with me and be my scribe. They would take notes for me. They would scribe for my tests. They would just be my hands basically. But when I got to 5th grade, it was when I learned about Dragon Naturally Speaking. And it's a program that trains your voice to the computer. So I used Dragon through 5th grade through high school. So, and Dragon Naturally Speaking is not that easy as people think. It's very, very difficult. And you have to literally train your voice to the computer. And you have to make sure no one else is in the room when you're talking in the computer, because it picks up people's voices in the background. But like I said, I used that Dragon 5th grade through high school, and it was the best thing ever, but it was kind of exhausting because if I would like take a breath, it would pick up words that I didn't say. So, or if I heard noise in the background, it would pick up people's voices in the background and it would write stuff I didn't say. So it was kind of frustrating. But junior high, I liked the socialization of junior high. I was involved in a lot of things in junior high, but I didn't like the work aspect of it. I bet anyone can relate to this, but I have to say one thing about junior high that I did like is I did special ed classes, and they were very good about pushing me in the special ed classes. They gave me hard work, and it was challenging. I felt challenged in junior high. When I started high school, I did like a day of special ed classes because it was way too easy for me. I felt like I was back in like 1st grade, and I just kind of felt stupid. So I talked to my teacher of record, and I was like, hey, is there any way you can put me in general ed classes? So she's like, sure, let's go. Okay. So starting my freshman year, I switched over to general ed classes, and I felt way much more challenged than I did in special ed classes when I was in high school, because I felt like I wasn't pushed enough in the special ed classes. So I'm really glad that I spoke up for myself, and I sat down with my teacher and I was like, hey, we need to like switch some things up because I feel like I'm not getting challenged enough and we just need to make some changes. So I did, and I was in general ed classes all 4 years of high school. But I, even as I was growing up as a kid, I always had trouble with I-STEP. So I did graduate with general ed classes, but I graduated with my certificate of completion because math is so hard for me. I just had a lot of trouble passing the math on the I-STEP and passing the math in school. It was just way too difficult. So, yeah, I did, in high school, I felt, in junior high and high school, once I got transferred into general ed classes in high school, I felt more challenged, in junior high at first. And then when the junior high did a great job of challenging me at things, pushing me at things, but like in class wise, they gave me challenging work to do. And once I got over to junior high, they put me in general ed classes, and I did really well. But yeah, my teachers weren't afraid to push me to the next level and challenge me, and they didn't they didn't baby me. They pushed me. They treated me like any other student. So that's what I liked about junior high and high school is they had my back through everything, but they also challenged me a lot, which was really good. Yeah, but when after high school, I that was when I got my first job in 2009, May of 2009, and I'm currently still there. This is my 14th year of working with our company, so that's pretty awesome. I really enjoy it. Yeah. And my coworkers always have my back, so that's good. But yeah, that's just like basically my years of growing up. My teachers in school were never afraid to push me and make me a better person. So that's what I liked about them. They didn't really play the woe is me card, like, we feel really sorry for you that you have CP. No, like, I hate when people feel sorry for me. My friends know that. Like, everybody knows that in the world. So they did a really good job about challenging me in so many ways, and I still like thank my teachers to this day that even though it was hard, like, I'm glad that they kind of gave me a swift kick in the pants, because I'm not gonna lie, at times I had to have that like swift kick in the pants and be like, hey, look, what are you doing? Like, let's get on track. So yeah, that's just how I grew up, and I'm thankful for all my friends who have accepted me for who I am, and they don't care that I'm in a wheelchair, and they just like me for who I am. We always have fun, and we laugh about things. We laugh about school over the years. Yeah, my friends are great. But one thing that was really challenging in high school, and I probably talked about this in one of my other videos, but when I was a freshman in high school, I had surgery on my hamstrings, and I was in cast for like 8 weeks, and it was on my dad's birthday, and yeah, it was super painful. So yeah, I had to be in leg cast for like 8 weeks. So it made a lot of things challenging, but I got through it, and I'm here today to talk about it. And sometimes you just have to like roll with the punches and just see what happens in life. So but yeah, I really enjoyed high school. I was involved in choir one year, and then I was involved in dance marathon. I did choir in elementary school, all 5 years of elementary school. I really enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, so that's just basically my story of growing up with cerebral palsy in a nutshell, and how I got through school. And I'm not gonna lie, some years were rough, and that's because I was too hard on myself. I wanted to get everything done. I wanted to get A's and B's. I kind of knocked myself down a little bit, and I pushed myself, and that's my own fault, because what I'm doing today has nothing to do with like school. Like I've never been to college. So I tried to go back to school, but that just didn't work out. Math doesn't go well when you have cerebral palsy. And I'm a very, very smart person, but just the concept of math just does not work for me. But hey guys, have a great night, and I hope you enjoy this video. Comment if you have any questions. Subscribe. Share my channel. And thanks for watching. Bye guys.